everyone. Welcome back to another episode of biZ Spotlight with Team Zimmerman. I am Chelsea Zimmerman and my husband Garrett Zimmerman is behind the scenes today. Today we are at the lending cupboard and we have the opportunity to interview Lori. Thank you so much for being with us today and just sharing a little bit about what you guys do here at the lending cupboard.
Thank you so much for having us. We're delighted to have you visiting our space here.
Yeah, it was actually great. As soon as we walked in, our mouths were like, wow, this is such an incredible facility. So tell us a little bit about what you do here at the Lending Cupboard.
Sure. So the Lending Cupboard is a registered charity. We have been around since 2006. It was started by a lovely lady by the name of Jackie Joyce. She felt the need, her husband was going through some personal challenges with his health, and they needed medical equipment and daily living aids. In the end, unfortunately, he did pass away, but then they were like, okay, what do we do with all this equipment?
Right.
It's quite costly to get, so what do we do? And that's kind of where the Lending Cupboard was formed, because she knew if that was the challenge that they had, she knew other people had that same challenge.
Absolutely.
So today, here we are, 2023, and we have been going for a number of years.
Awesome.
Very grateful to that support of those beginning folks who saw the need and they said, we need to have this. So our mission is to ensure that Central Albertans have access to medical equipment and daily living aids to ensure that they have mobility, independence, and doing it with dignity.
Wow. Oh, that is so good. And I can honestly speak on behalf of even our family. We've had elderly family members that have needed, different equipment for the shower or, different things from time to time, and they've utilized the Lending Cupboard. So thank you for what you do.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit more about what people love about your organization.
Good question. And I have to tell you, that's one of the things that I struggle with a little bit. What do they love? Because there's so many great things. But if anything, I can say it's the people. When they come here, it's the compassion, it's the kindness, and the respect that they get. When sometimes they're coming to us at a very vulnerable state. They've probably just been told that they're having surgery, or it could be end-of-life care. So when they come here, we're not only giving them a piece of equipment, we're actually giving them the compassion and the kindness. Sometimes it's those hugs. We've seen our volunteers many times just give a hug because they know that that individual sitting across from the desk just needs a hug. They just need someone to listen. So for me, it's definitely the people. A bit about me, I left. I was here in 2018 as their Marketing Fund Development Coordinator, then left and came back as their ED, and it was such an easy decision for me to come back. Just because it's the people and the work that's happening here. Absolutely.
And Lori, it's so great to hear those feel-good stories, because no different than somebody that is, going to a hospital or they've just received news, like that's probably not far off from where some of these people are coming from, where they've received a diagnosis or they are, like you said, unfortunately end of life. And so to just hear about the people that you have on your team who really make this house a home, right?
Yes.
It's comforting to know that it's just such an amazing thing. So tell us something that most people wouldn't necessarily know about the Lending Cupboard.
Sure. So we are a registered charity. And we rely on donations and the community support. So we actually have a very small staff. So I am the only full-time member, and then we have 6 part-time. But we actually run on volunteers. We have over 65 volunteers that come and they do everything. So when you walk through the door, they're greeting you. When you get your equipment sorted out that you need, they're checking it out, just like going to the library. It's like a book. Each of our pieces of equipment have a barcode on them. We have over 15,000 pieces of equipment in our inventory.
Oh, I could see that when you first walked in.
So, and then we have folks who are cleaning it, and folks who are inspecting it, and folks who are maintaining it and repairing it when it needs to, because we want to make sure that every piece that goes out to the doors into our community is in top-notch shape.
Wow. Well, I can say that, for anybody that hasn't visited the Lending Cupboard before, it smells extremely clean the moment that you walk through the doors. So I can guarantee that what you guys are getting is just as Lori said, it's an amazing piece of equipment, and it's reliable and all of those things. So good. What would you say is like your most memorable experience working here?
Another wonderful question, because I cannot pinpoint just one. I think it's, for me, the most memorable is to come outside of my office and just see the environment and the things that are happening outside of here. I'm always deeply touched. You know, we're here and we're supporting our community with medical equipment and daily living aids. But for me, to walk out of my office and to see, it fills my cup. It fills my heart to see all the love and all the kindness that happens here and the good work. The volunteers, the staff here, they truly do care about our community. And they care about every client and every individual that comes in. So every day is a beautiful day when I come to work here. Oh, and you know, I can hear it in your voice. Like, you just have this passion for what you do and for this you know, this organization. So that's so beautiful to see, because that's who we want in these places. So absolutely. And I kind of think of, you know, I joke with my family and with the staff here, so it's not like coming to work. It actually is fun to just come here and to be able to give back to our community. Absolutely. Oh, that's so good. So tell us something that surprised you about working here. Or what surprised you the most? The magnitude of the equipment that goes in and out of this door. We are open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:30 until, sorry, my apologies, 9 until 4:30. 9 to 4:30. And the magnitude of the equipment that's going out, because all of our equipment goes out the front door. Anything that's coming back goes to the back. So it's a buzz of activity that's always happening here. So to me, that's always been the element of surprise. There's never a dull day. Right. And just the magnitude of the equipment that's going in and out. There is definitely a need in this community for these pieces of equipment. Absolutely. And I mean, it's not just seniors. It's people that have, you know, broken bones, or they need, you know, adjusted living, you know, arrangements and things like that too, right? So, oh, that's so good. So what's coming up for the lending cupboard over the next little while? Do you guys have anything like exciting coming up for you guys? We do. We just finished one major event. We just had our ladies luncheon. It was just last Thursday. So our ladies luncheon always happens the Thursday before Mother's Day. Oh, beautiful. So watch out. May 9th, 2024, we'll be back. Perfect. So that's what's coming up. We also have our Harvest Gala that's going to be coming up. So watch for details of that. Awesome. We're going to be putting that out on our website. That's going to happen in September. It will be a long table celebration dinner. Oh, beautiful. So, and again, that will be a fundraiser for us. So awesome. We're really excited about the planning stages of that. So good. I love that. Those long table events are so much fun. So keep your eyes peeled for those, definitely. Absolutely. Absolutely. So tell us what you think is the most important thing about being involved with the community. I think it's what you get. It's not only what you're giving out to the community. Totally. I think it's about what you're going to get in return. Every day coming to work, like as I said earlier, it fills your cup, and you know you're making a difference in this community. Totally. You get to see different sides and different elements of things that it makes you realize how fortunate you are as well. So true. You know, if we're in good health, even sometimes we have little hiccups in the road, I like to call them. Yeah. But coming here gives you a full appreciation of what we do have. Absolutely. And also just being able to give back and to be a listening ear. Yep. It's amazing work. And we, you know, our volunteers, they give us so much, just as much as we give them. Yeah, well, and I mean, even just seeing the smiling faces when we walked in. Yeah. I mean, you can just tell it fills people's cup, and that's what, you know, essentially we're after. And we know that these, like, a lot of nonprofits, but you know, you can just tell that the atmosphere in this building is so amazing. So if you have an opportunity, or if you're looking to volunteer somewhere, come and talk to Lori or one of the employees here and see how you might be able to get involved. So also just let us know how we can find you. Are you on social media? Do you have a website? Any of those things? Yeah, we do. We have social media accounts. So we are on Facebook, the Lending Cupboard Society of Alberta. We are on Instagram. We are on Twitter. So any of those, please go look us up and like us and follow us. We also have a website, which is lendingcupboard.ca. Check that out. Yeah. We also have a bi-weekly newsletter. It's just it's called A Cup of Coffee with the Cupboard. Comes out every Friday morning. Check that out. Sorry, every other Friday morning. Okay. And then we also have a quarterly newsletter. We are in the process of working through that right now. Wow. So, oh my goodness. All of these different places to find them. So definitely give them a like, a share, a follow. Share with your family and friends, because we definitely want to get the word out about the amazing work that Lori and her team are doing here at the Lending Cupboard. So thank you so much, Lori, for joining us today. We just appreciate you so much for making the time. And yeah,
definitely join us for our next episode of Biz Spotlight with another local nonprofit. Have a wonderful rest of the day.